All right, what is good, everybody? Welcome, welcome to the Spiritual War Room. I am the Oracle. I am a psychic medium, an intuitive reader, and a spiritual advisor. So here today we are going to actually do some tarot rehab. So I have four sugar skulls here. You can pick one. And I'll put the timestamps for these readings down below. So in these readings, we're going to check your current energy, what you might be struggling with at this moment. We're going to get you some advice and most likely outcome. So these readings, again, this is tarot rehab. So this is if you are struggling with addiction, if you're struggling to stay clean, wherever you are on your rehab journey. These readings are just to kind of give you some extra support if you find you might need it at this time. All right, guys? So again, the timestamps are going to be down below in the description box. Before we jump into this, guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Remember, guys, when you give me good energy, I send that good energy back. All right, guys, so timestamps down below. We'll see you guys at your readings. All right, group number one. Let's jump into this. We're going to check your current energy. What is it that you could be struggling with at this time? We're going to get you some advice and the most likely outcome. And the most likely outcome, guys, remember, is where you guys are kind of like, as of right now, where is your energy headed? You can always change that, all right? All right, so we're going to pull 4 cards. Your current energy, your struggle, what you might be struggling with at this time. What's your advice and most likely outcome? All right, guys, so your current energy. We have the Chariot. What are you struggling with? Your advice and most likely outcome. All right. So your current energy. Okay, so the Chariot talks about change. All right, change. Needing to make a change. Yeah, we got the Emperor. And then you got the most likely outcome is the Emperor. So wherever you're at, it's like, okay, this could be a situation where you're, you're top dog, right? And when you're top dog, it's usually you don't have a lot of people that you can go to when you really need help, when you really need support, when you really need advice, because the Six of Pentacles talks about giving and receiving help. Okay, so needing to make a change in almost like, yeah, you need some inspiration. On how to do things. Yeah, there's a lot of sneaky stuff going on. And this, okay, this is rehab, so I'm not really getting, well, you could be addicted to old ways of doing things. And that's what you need to change. Because there's a lot of conflict. There's a lot of sneaky behavior, because the Ace of Wands could also talk about new conflicts that come up. And maybe wanting to start in a new direction. But your struggle is being able to get that support, that help, because you're the boss, right? It's like, well, people look up to me, so I don't know. I just kind of get that vibe. Yeah, so your current energy needing to make a change, a major change in direction when it comes to how you do things. And there could be a lot of conflict surrounding this, but the reason why you need to change things up is because there is a lot of sneaky stuff going on behind the scenes. Your struggle is asking for that help, that support. What's the Six of Pentacles? Why it's like asking, maybe offering a job to someone, maybe. It's going to bring good fortune. But it's going to require somebody to come in and I almost want to say cut people out. Make the decision to cut out everything that, that hinders progression in this work environment, I want to say. Okay. But this is your struggle. You don't know. I want to say you don't know if you can trust them. Because there's so much deception going on behind the scenes. You're like, oh my God, who can I trust, And this person could be kind of new at this, but it's saying it will bring good fortune if you make that offer or that investment. We got the Emperor. It might bring conflict, yeah. It might bring conflict. It could be with the people you work with. It could be with yourself. So your advice is the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups talks about wish fulfillment. This person will bring whatever you're wishing for in this situation can be resolved. This person will speak truth on things that are hidden, all the sneaky behavior. Got the Magician. It would bring good fortune and stability and clarity for the boss in this work environment. If you make it's saying the same stuff over here as well. Okay, so the advice, Nine of Cups, go after, I want to say seeking truth. All right, it might be hard because it might require, it might, I want to say, it might require calling judgment on someone that's close to your heart, and it might hurt. But to get out of whatever situation you find yourself in, secrets have to come to light about these fake people that you have around you that have been creating burdens and chaos in your life. And the reason why you all this shit is happening in your life is because you have love for people that you should probably walk away from. To get your wish fulfillment, your advice, to get your wish fulfillment, you have to get clarity, and the truth has to be spoken if you want to get out of this situation. All right, so the most likely outcome, we have the Emperor. This is the boss. You're going to be the boss. You're going to make that investment. You're going to make that investment. It's saying it's going to help your situation. I mean, the free will is always at play. You can always do this. You don't know, you don't have to. But this small investment will grow. It'll bring, new cycles in this situation, and it will kill off this toxic group. I don't know why I want to say group or situation. Good things will come, but you know, again, judgment has to be called on this, you know, maybe players in the situation. All right, group number 1, that is what I have for you for your rehab reading. I hope this helped. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and you can always check out the description box. It has information on prices. My email's linked down below as well. You can always reach me there to schedule your own personal readings if you feel called to do so. If not, and this is where I leave you. See you guys next time. All right, group number 2. This is your rehab reading. All right. Shit, sorry, I dropped a card. All right, so in this rehab reading, we're going to check your current energy. We're going to see what you could be struggling with at this time. We're going to get some advice for you, and we'll get the most likely outcome. So in the most likely outcome, guys, remember that if you don't like where it's headed, you always can change this. Remember, it's the most likely outcome is just where is your situation currently headed. Okay, based on the energy that you're in. Okay, so if you don't like where it's headed, remember, guys, free will is always at play. You can always change the outcome. All right, so we're going to pull 4 cards. Your current energy. What are you struggling with currently? What is your advice? And the most likely outcome. All right. So, your current energy, we have justice. I almost want to say that you could be dealing with some legal issues. You could be just, you know, this came out for pile 1 as well, or group 1. What you're currently struggling with is this giving and receiving help, maybe asking for help. Your advice, we have the 7 of Cups, most likely outcome. Oh, okay. Okay, so if you might currently be having some, you could be in the justice system or in the legal system because of your addiction. Yeah, it could be causing you some financial struggles. Maybe you can't, maybe if it was a DUI, for example, you can't drive, and it's just making things, it's making things hard. Yeah, man. It's making things, it's just making the situation more difficult. So that's your current energy. So your struggle is the giving and receiving. Again, it could be financial. It could be that you're always needing to ask for a ride, and you know, it's putting you. Oh my God. Yeah, this. Hold on, guys. It's just. Put this over here. These came out for. Okay. Having to like pay legal fees or You know, whatever this might be is causing a lot of chaos in your life financially. It's almost like, God damn it, like, fucking get a DUI, for example. Now it's just more like feeling like a fool. I can't get out of the situation. It's making me stagnant, unhappy. And it's like, you just want to get out of this situation. Okay. Okay. So you want to get out of the situation. This is what you're struggling with right now. Your advice. We got the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. Okay. Talks about confusion. But I was almost getting this snake that's coming out of this cup right here. Stood out to me. Almost like the people around you are creating confusion, and you think it's not a big deal, but it's like, oh, it's just one drink, and this is going to end up getting you locked up. If this hasn't happened yet, if this is a warning, this could be a warning of what's to come if you're not careful. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, guys, be careful, because the most likely outcome is the Five of Cups. This is like sadness, depression, after the party's over. So, yeah. This is your advice. I mean, so yeah, I don't think, I almost want to say this hasn't happened, so be mindful, be careful. Yeah, it might be like, let's go out, just let's go out. They're going to ask you to go out some night, and they're going to try to create confusion, like, oh, it's just one drink, we're just going to go, you know, talk business or something like that. It's almost like maybe you should lay low, because the people around you, you could have snakes, you know, in your circle. Advice. Yeah, don't be a fool. Don't be a fool. Oh yeah, they might tell you, come on, you know, it's innocent, you know. Yeah, guys, okay. They might be saying it's innocent. You know, it's an innocent cup. It's an innocent offer. We're just going to go talk business. But they know how to play on your addictions, maybe your sexual addictions, your, you know, maybe they know how much, you know, they just know you, and they know how to get you to act recklessly. So it's saying to cut that out. You know, you have snakes in your circle. Most likely outcome, we have the Five of Cups. This is, like, again, depression, sadness, you know. It's not going to end well. You know, it's going to end up with you dealing with some legal issues because of a DUI when you could have avoided this. Yeah. Come on. This is a warning. This is a warning. All right, group 2. I hope this helped. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And you can also check out the description box. There's information on prices, and my email's linked down below as well. You can reach out for your own personal readings if you feel called to do so. If not, and this is where I leave you, we'll see you guys next time. All right, group number 3. This is your rehab reading. We are going to pull 4 cards. We're going to check your current energy, what you are struggling with currently. We're going to get you some advice and most likely outcome. Remember, guys, with the most likely outcome, if you don't like where this is headed, free will is always at play. You can always change the outcome by changing the energy you're residing in currently. All right, guys? So we're going to pull 4 cards. First card is your current energy. Current energy. What is it that you're struggling with at this time? What is your advice? And the most likely outcome. Okay. All right, guys. So your current energy. Ooh, we got victory. I like it. All right. What are you struggling with? The 2 of Wands, making a choice, making a decision. What is your advice? We have the Sun, most likely outcome. Okay. Got the 4 of Cups. I'm almost getting like somebody might not. There's going to be someone or some ones, multiple people that don't like the decision you made or are going to make. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna cause a tower because it might require you to cut some people out. Okay. So let's start with your current energy. We got, okay, we got Temperance. Trying to find balance. Yeah. So your current energy, you're moving towards victory. This probably hasn't happened yet. Yeah, moving towards victory. It's going to require you again to reject some people, walk away from them, to balance, to find balance and peace. Yeah. But it's almost like this victory card, your current energy, it's almost like, okay, I know what I need to do now. You're seeing things more clearly now. Okay, I like that. Yeah, you know who you need to cut out. You know who's creating the financial burdens. And it's the people. It could be, like I said, it could be multiple people causing confusion in this work environment. All right. So your struggle, making the decision, having to make the decision. Yeah. They, you know, these people don't know that you're doing this in secret. Eee! Maybe I'm exposing it because we got the world online. Eee! Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. So your advice, we got the Sun. This is success. I mean, whatever decision you are looking at or thinking about, it is going to bring you success. We got the Ace of Wands, yeah. New passionate beginnings. I'm almost getting you're going to be able to birth something new because you were able to get rid of these people. Okay. Likely outcome, people aren't going to like it. But hey, your advice is to keep going. Yeah, these people are not going to like it. They're not. Yeah, the Two of Wands, they're not going to like the choice, the decision you made in this work environment. But hey, you needed to move away from these fake people. Again, yeah, that's what you need to do to find balance in your work situation. All right, group number 3, that was sweet and simple and fast. It looks like, yeah, it looks like you know what you're doing. You're coming out of the confusion, the stagnancy, I want to say indecisiveness. You're getting the clarity. You got a different perspective. You're getting the clarity on what you need to do to move forward. Yeah. And then we got the Ace of Wands. Yep. You know what you need to do. And you are going to have success in it if you, yeah. All right, group 3. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. You can also check out the description box for information on prices and my emails down below as well. Feel free to reach out for your own personal readings if you feel called to do so. If not, and this is where I leave you, have a great one. All right, group number 4. This is your rehab reading. We're going to pull 4 cards to check your current energy, what you could be struggling with at this time. We're going to get you some advice, and we're going to see what the most likely outcome for your situation is. Remember, guys, if you don't like the outcome, free will is always at play. That means if you don't like where your situation is headed, all you have to do is change the direction of where it's going. And yeah. All right, guys, free will is a beautiful thing. All right, guys, so let's pull 4 cards. We're going to start with checking your current energy. What are you struggling with at this time? We're going to see what your advice is and most likely outcome. All right. Your current energy, we have the Page of Pentacles. Could be doing a new job, a new investment. Okay. Your current energy, you're thinking of okay. All right. This is I'm almost getting like all 4 piles are kind of like flowing together, so this could be like the same person. The Page of Pentacles, a new job offer, a new investment. That is your current energy. That's what you're thinking about. Your struggle is letting go of like the old ways of doing things. Just kind of staying stubborn and unwilling to move. Your advice is the Ace of Swords. You have the truth. You have the clarity. Your advice is to go to move forward in truth. All right. So let's see what your current energy for the Page of Pentacles is. Okay, a new investment. That's going to bring you a lot of abundance, but you're still trapped. Again, it leads into the struggle, unwilling to let go, and that's keeping you stuck because you don't know how to get out of this. Well, you know how to get out of this, but it's gonna hurt because it might leave some people, the decision that you're gonna make might leave some people in I want to say poverty and lack. And you might have a lot of love for these people, but it's really time to end this. It's really time to end this. I mean, if you've been watching all 4 piles, then you would, it's saying the same thing, So your struggle is letting things go. Struggle is letting things go. What's the 4 of Pentacles? Yeah, you're not willing to move. It again, the likely outcome, people are not gonna like the decision that's being made. And because of this, it's keeping you trapped, and you're just like, well, maybe I shouldn't. take this chance that's going to bring me good fortune. Even though the people that I need to break free from are doing sneaky shit behind the scenes. Your advice, move forward in truth with the Ace of Swords. The truth is, these people have been manipulative. These people have been greedy. All they care about is money. And again, they create a lot of conflict. Again, like when I feel like some people take it the wrong way when I said all they care about is money. Money is not a bad thing. But what you're willing to do to get money, if the shit that you're willing to do to get the money is, you know, unethical, it's immoral, you know, it's, you know, if it's just ill-gotten gains, I mean, that's what's wrong with it. You know, having a, you know, abundance and having luxuries is not a bad thing. But these people, what they're willing to do to get the money, it's almost like they don't care if they have to shed blood. And what's so sad is that these people are failing to realize that they can make so much money and do it in the correct way. The universe is so abundant, and you know, we have gatekeepers saying no, you can't have this, which is wrong because there's so much to go around. Nobody has to be in lack or struggle, but what people have resorted to get that money is what you have to walk away from, even if these are your people, you know. You have a lot of love for them. You know, and I want to say, you know, they you have to be the example. You have to lead. To teach them, look, this is you know, yeah, hey, we could have done this, we could have done that, you know. And there's nothing wrong with that because, you know, we do what we have to do to survive. But at some point when you have at least one person who has made it enough to where they can help others, you know, that's, yeah, that's what it's about. But you have to be mindful of the people you keep around you, because there will be a lot of envy, there will be a lot of jealousy, and people will do evil things because of that, because of their jealousy is so, yeah. Their jealousy is so strong. Again, people are not going to like this. There could be a female around you that has been doing work on you to keep you stuck, bound to this community. It's time for you to make a decision, boss man or boss lady. Gender doesn't matter here. We're talking about energy. This is a leader. This is a boss. This, you know, this is a person with a position of authority. It doesn't have to be a man. It could be a female, but I really am picking up strongly that it is a man. Yeah. This, I almost want to say this is test time for this Emperor. Are you going to move in truth, or are you going to stay in your old ways of thinking? It's decision time. Yeah. All right, guys, I think I'm going to leave that there. All right, group 4, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Also, you can check out the description box down below. There's information on prices, and my email's linked down there below, so you can reach out for your own, to schedule your own personal readings if you choose, if you feel inclined to do so. If not, and this is where I leave you, have a great one, guys.